to prophesy against their momentum. If you read all of Ezekiel 34, God is speaking against, but in a motion against motion mindset. God is saying to prophesy against their momentum, these evil shepherds' momentum. This is a resistance. This is a rebellion you are doing against evil right now. That's what that means, to prophesy against. You're rebelling against it. You're a rebel. Think about Star Wars. So you're prophesying against a forward motion. You are halting the forward movement. If you ever have dreams, visions, or a warning from God, a sign from the Lord that says, hey, the enemy is planning this, or God shows you there's a storm coming to you. You, as a child of God, filled with the Spirit of God, you should start prophesying against that storm and asking God to speak through you against it. Now, if the storm needs to come anyway, then you prophesy for a safe haven against that space, because then God has another reason for the storm coming. The key is, do not be idle. Do not be idle. If you have the gift of dreams and you're a dreamer, you know who you are. Do not be idle in what God reveals to you. You have things to pray for. You have things to go into your prayer closet. You have things to go into that quiet space and say, all right, Lord, I got my sword and my shield. I got my armor on. Let's do this. You showed me this. What am I doing? It's not to be idle and say, wow, that was an interesting dream. No, God gives you that because he has faith in you. He's faithful to you and he believes in you. Hey, if I give this so-and-so this dream, I believe that they have the power in me to overtake it. They have the power in me to overtake it. So I'm going to give them this dream, knowing that they are capable, that they have the possibility to overthrow this thing. Not just for you. Because does a storm and the lightning strike really care where it strikes? It just strikes. Does thunder only roar to you? No, it just roars. So you, being a child of God, a catalyst for change, are preventing that storm coming your way. Is a storm prevented for other people. What did Jesus do in the boat? He quieted the storm, not for himself. It wasn't even about him. He quieted the storm for the people who were freaking out. But he was still. He was quiet. He was sleeping. God has called us to a great calling.